Okay, guys, bear with me. This is going to be a little bit of a long-winded story, but it's a story worth sharing because God did this and it was super cool. So, go back like a week from now. My friend McCabe, he asked me, hey, you have any interest in opening a Southwest credit card? I was like, bro, I get free flights. I don't need that. He was like, well, you get 80,000 points. I was like, 80,000 points is a lot, and all it is $100 a year for the card. So I was like, I bet you I can use those points for something. I can maybe help a couple people out or do something with it. I was like, hey, let me do it. So I buy this card mostly because I wanted to help McCabe reach his companion pass status, because then that means he'll travel more with me maybe. And so I signed up for this card. Now, mind you, last week I was in Colorado for youth camp. Super fun, so great. Made a whole video about that actually. And I'm sitting there at dinner, and somebody expresses a family's desire, a family of 9, to go to fly to go see baseball games. And I was like, immediately, like, one of my spiritual gifts is generosity, so like I don't have to think much about it. But like my immediate thought was like, can I buy all their tickets with 80,000 points? I was like, maybe this can work. So I like looked it up, and like Southwest had a deal going, and like the tickets were like 6,000 points one way. I was like, might not be able to buy all of them, but I can buy most of them. And so I was like, okay, how do I get this 80,000 points like immediately? Mind you, the sale ended yesterday. And so it's yesterday. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I still don't have my 80,000 points. It hasn't shown up yet. And somebody told me that it doesn't show up until the next billing cycle. And I was just like, what other crazy idea can I come up with to make this happen? I like talked to people who have a lot of points. I was like, can we transfer points? Can you book them and then I can pay you back? Or like, can I buy points at a discount and use the points to buy their tickets? I just like went through all of the ideas. I went into full like Luke mode on flights and hacking. And last night I was just like, I'm defeated. I got beat by the system. I can't think of anything. And so I was just like, well, hopefully I can get enough referrals myself to get even more points so I can still buy all of their plane tickets. So I'm sitting there thinking like, that's just what's gonna have to happen. And like, I've already plugged some people because I think the card is a good deal right now, which by the way, if you're interested in a Southwest credit card, use my referral code so I can do what I'm about to tell you with more people. But you get bonus, and so do I get a bonus. But either way, I think the card's worth it, so I've been telling people about it. So like, oh, maybe I'll get enough points to still buy their tickets just at a more expensive rate. So, fun fact, my points showed up today. I'm like, one day too late, Lord, what the heck? So I'm like, well, let's see what the new total is going to be. Because before it was like 100,000 points or something for all of them. And I was like, I bet you it's more now. So I go to look into it, and I open up the Southwest app because I'm like, now I actually have the points. Let's see how many I can buy, because if I wait too long, then the price will just keep going up. So I open up the thing. Guys, there was a glitch in the Southwest system. The same tickets that were 6,000 points that were originally 8,000 were 1,000 points a piece. I said, no way. I immediately called the person. I was like, I'm going to book tickets right now. Tell me everyone's name, age, birthday, all that stuff. And the Lord took basically what was going to be a 140,000 point expense and turned it into a 19,000 point expense. Plus the like taxes and fees that you have to pay. It was like a couple $100 or whatever. And I was just like, there's only one explanation to that. The whole series of like events that led to it, and the not planning on getting the card, just getting it to help a friend out, then needing the points, but then not being able to get the points, and then this glitch happening. Like, I feel like the Lord literally put the glitch in the system for the sake of serving this family. So I was just like, this is crazy. So I started calling people. I was like, yo, if you need to buy any plane tickets, get on Southwest right now. If you need to buy any plane tickets, get on Southwest right now. And lo and behold, over the course of like 20 minutes, this wasn't long, I pulled up to breakfast that I was supposed to be at, booking tickets at the same time. I said, so sorry, we're going to intrude on our time. If you need any tickets, go to Southwest right now. So between myself, him, and McCabe, I think we got a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 12 plus 9 is 21. Total of 21 single person, 21 single round trip tickets, all at like a discount of like 1/8 or like even more of what it was supposed to be. So crazy story is, you never know when the airlines are going to mess up and when you can take advantage of it. And yeah, so I just wanted to share the story because it's super cool to see how the Lord for me, this is a good representation of the fact that the Lord rewards a generous heart. Like, money never stops the Lord. The Lord is never limited by resources. And so if you are doing something for the Lord, or you are pursuing something because the Lord has called you to it, or because the Lord has given you a vision for it, like, I believe the Lord will provide. Not always in the most expected ways. Like, I thought I'd be able to get my 80,000 points and just pay the 6,000 per ticket and pay for it, but no. He had a crazy other magical plan, or miracle plan, I should say. And so I just want to encourage you, if the Lord has put something on your heart, ask for it. Ask for the resources, ask for the way for it to be paid, like ask for the way to be paved, and just go for it. And so that's just my encouragement to you. And if you have the opportunity to be that person to help somebody achieve what the Lord is calling them to, like supporting a missionary, or donating to a cause, or helping with your time and skills to somebody, do it, and do it with a generous heart, because the Lord loves that and he uses it, and he ultimately blesses, not as a requirement, but as something that just comes from the fact that the Lord likes to use people and continue to bless those who bless others with their blessings. That was a mouthful. So either way, that's the fun story. You never know what'll happen, and yeah, super awesome. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.